Hey, this is Jason Knoll. You're watching Spotlight TV. How's it going?
Choose your destiny.
We're here for Films for Food, and I just wanted to give a shout out to Paul and everybody here who supports us. Our second year doing it, and it's for a good cause, and everybody from Erie that came, and cheers. So
you was talking about you want to talk about some football team or something?
No football team. Go Bears. That's all I have to say. I know that'll be edited out, I'm sure. So, but the next Snow Dog project is going to be. We're doing. I can't really say too much about it, but we're going to be doing. It's going to be a comedy. It's a short comedy, probably about 30 minutes right now, and it's going to be called The Game, tentatively titled, but. It's going to be funny. It's going to be about something that really is on ESPN that a lot of people don't watch, but we're going to be kind of course, making fun of it a little bit. I can't really say too much else about it.
So how many people are going to be in it?
It's going to be a small cast. We're going to have a cast of 2, 4, 5, 6 or so, a couple reporters. It's going to be based, when you see the film, it's going to be looking like you're watching TV. It's going to be like you're actually turning on ESPN. It's pretty funny, actually. The script is pretty funny. We all crack up at it, and it keeps getting better every week. We keep adding little things to each character, and like my character's starting to turn a little bit, so it's funny. It's like I said, about a half hour, and then after that we're going to work on Sex Ed finally. I know I keep putting it off, which is our feature-length comedy, which is going to eventually turn out to be Sex in the City with a bunch of college buddies. So Sex in the City kind of meets like old school 30-year-old college buddies hanging out, and you got 4 guys, and they all kind of have their own personalities, and the main character, it's going to be called Sex Ed. The main character's name is Ed Sexton, and he's trying to get back in the game with a girl, and he's getting advice from his other 3 college buddies, and the advice he's getting isn't the advice that he needs, and each character has sort of their own thing going on, and it's going to be it's pretty silly, actually, and that's going to be a feature. I think there's about 100 pages of script right now, and Christian's probably going to be in it, so it's pretty good. It's funny. It's funny. Everybody I send it to, the people that I have, try to get some people from outside of town as opposed to the normal people that we always show in the Snow Dog GMD thing. So we're trying to get some people outside of town, and everybody that reads it is pretty much on the floor laughing. So that's what I want. I mean, I've read it so many times it's not funny anymore, but it's hard to write a comedy. I mean, it's a different sort of thing, and that's probably one of the toughest things to write that I found, because what's scary for you and what's scary for me is probably scary for everybody else, and what's funny to Christian and what's funny to me, it might be 2 totally different things. You might think that Jim Carrey's thing is funny, and I might think that I don't know, Sam Kinnison's thing is funny. I mean, it's just different. Who finds something funny is different, and you're trying to write something I'm trying to write this to a 30-year-old level, but my goal is to incorporate it into the 20s to 40s. That's our goal. I mean, and we'll see. That's probably this spring. I keep pushing it back because, money. So. But probably this spring we'll probably start shooting that. But the short we're gonna have done here real soon. We're just about a week probably away from shooting the game. So which isn't gonna take that long. It's like I said, it's gonna be about a half hour short. So probably here in about a week or 2, probably after Thanksgiving, we'll probably start the game. So we have some cool locations which make it better. WSEE TV gave us their booth there, so we have access to that, which is going to be kind of cool for the announcers, for the ESPN thing. So you'll just have to wait and see. It's not going to be anything that's going to be on the internet. We'll probably show that before we show Ed, whenever we get Ed done. So
So what's the best way to contact you to get involved with the movies?
If you want to get a hold of us, probably the best way to get to is on MySpace. Really, right now, I don't really ever check the website, which is like, I don't think I've touched it for a year. I think it still says we're showing at the Erie Wharf from last year. So
what's the MySpace page?
MySpace.com/SnowDogStudio. That's probably the easiest way to get a hold of us.
You want to sign this one out?
Yeah, this is Jason from Snow Dog Studio signing off Spotlight TV. Cheers.
This is Kristen Lestat, motherfuckers.